3, 2, 1, action. Is this where you want to be in the video? Just
Yeah.
You're gonna be like,
No, I'm just
hot
gonna.
dog.
I want to pronounce the thing.
You want to do the intro?
Yeah. Hi, I am Butters, and this is a devlog to the permadeath platform I'm making. In the last episode, we talked about new enemies, a boss fight, different game modes, and some settings. Now we'll go over some new friends, a new boss fight, and a new world and cheat codes.
Okay, so the first thing I added was gore, and a setting to turn it off. Also, now you can look up and down to make platforming a bit easier. So, my friend will kill me if I don't mention these new sprites he made, and I kind of only half added. So, here, a bunny. Ground. Hell ground. A title menu. Oh. There you go. A title menu. Speaking of title menus, you can get achievements now, because I got stressed and this seemed easy. And there's cheat codes now, like string for it to be stronger, or 80085 to go to hell. Wow. There's also a scoring system now. You can get points for doing simple things like eating enemies alive, finding coins, or beating levels. And high scores will be saved for each level. Okay, so now we're out of the super boring stuff. Here is new player movement. I'm still tinkering with it, so it's subject to change, but for now at least, you can ground pound by pressing down while you're in the air. When you bite, you move a little bit forward, and you can jump a bit higher by quickly turning around like Mario doing a side somersault. I added pets. You can find eggs for a couple of different creatures somewhere in the world. Haven't really placed them anywhere yet, but probably the shop and just some hidden areas. Inside the eggs you can find locusts or fireflies. A locust will just walk around with you and attack anyone that gets too close, and is threatening, so not just random bystanders. And a firefly will just fly around you and take the attention off of you. To do this, I had to add enemy priority, so players are number 2 priority, the firefly is number 1, that way enemies will attack the firefly instead of you, and the locust is last place. In 2-player mode, whichever player is the closest becomes the number 2, and whoever's farthest becomes number 3, and locust gets forgotten. Now on to the main course. First, I added a new friend who watches over you in some levels, can give you friendly advice, and if you try to fight him, he takes it super personally. When he's mad, he'll chase you around the level until he grabs and brings you to the Shadow World. In the Shadow World, you do a bit of platforming before reaching the boss fight. So the Shadow attacks every second-ish, but it gets a bit faster the more damage you do to them, maxing out at like half a second between attack cycles. Every attack cycle, he will randomly pick between 4 different moves. He can't do the same move twice in a row, and the first one is a hand grab, where a shadow hand will approach your current location from the top and bottom of the screen, and then quickly retreat. Next, the shadow will pull bunnies from its hat that damage you. Then, the shadow can show up for a second behind you, and if you attack, it'll either steal a heart, steal something from your inventory, or steal some money. Finally, the shadow can just leave for a couple of attack cycles, and then show up again. The shadow is also the only fight you cannot lose, since when you get below 5 health, it'll just kick you out to the level you were in last. Although this is a permadeath game, I wanted to be a little forgiving, so if you make it past World 4 and die, you can have a chance to come back to life, with 1 HP. Great. When you die after the 4th world, you will be put into World 0, where you replay messed up versions of levels you already played with enemies and friends who hate you. Like the Eaten Bunny, who runs in fear and whose trauma made him a bit tougher, or your pals in hell, who you can hear gossiping behind your back. Or a third example, at the end of the world, you get to the boss level, where it takes on the look of whatever world you died in. He teleports in and out of the arena to take you off guard and attack you. He can smack, triple smack, ground pound, or send a stampede at you. Ignore the fact that it's just one elongated course. During each attack, he can also choose to raise some bone spikes that you gotta avoid. When he enters phase 2, platforms emerge from the wall that you gotta grab onto with your grapple and then jump up onto them, while the ground becomes dangerous. The Reaper will teleport to some of the platforms and knock them down. Eventually they'll emerge back from the wall, so you have places to hide again. Occasionally, the Reaper will also go to the middle of the arena and shoot a bone at you. Once you beat phase 2, sand will start falling from an hourglass, filling up the arena, as you are forced to fight bosses you've killed in the past. There are also team-up abilities that some bosses have based on when other bosses are alive, like the tree summoning a shooter when doing the spike attack, or the prideful intruder attacking from opposite sides. Finally, in phase 4, the Reaper does one final attack where he destroys the ground beneath you. You fall for a while as eyes open in the void surrounding you, and the Reaper shoots at you. If you survive long enough, he grants you one last chance and puts you right back to where you died. Well, not really, because that'd be kinda dumb. It brings you back to your last checkpoint, as otherwise you might end up somewhere dangerous and instantly die again. Remember, you only have 1 HP.
Bye!
Okay, nice.
That's
Wait. You do the outro one more time.
Bye.
I thought you were gonna say more than that, but okay.
Bye, guys. Bye. I do not
Wait,
like
can I listen to
doing
it?
this stuff. Coach Coop.
Couch co-op.
Couch co-op.
3, 2, 1, action!
I like knives. Knives are the best.
Jesus.
You all are knives. In this family, I am knife. How'd you get the chicken to cross the road?
How?
By jumping over a cliff.
Oh, gasp. That is not what I expected.
And he died.
Oh, God. The poor chicken.